I think it's so important that the network is here today because it shows that LGBT is not just about the celebrations and the rainbows, but it's also rooted in education.
Black people are having fun, being proud of who they are. It's important today for us to walk around and see others like ourselves because they don't have the platform anywhere else, and this is a space for them.
I went to a Catholic school and I didn't know that lesbians existed. Having an out, proud black lesbian teacher would have made a world of difference. I would have come to an understanding of my identity much sooner. People coming to the store have been saying that they are they've been quite surprised. They were like, oh, teachers, okay. And then after that initial surprise, they were more receptive, I think, to listening to what we had to say. And they were quite positive.
Hello, come and say hello to us.
So I teach English in East London School in Stratford. I do think it's harder to be a black LGBT plus educator in a classroom, just because you're perceived differently.
I think being a black LGBT person in education, it's sort of made me second guess small things, like small instances, like were they being racist, were they being homophobic, or did they just not like my idea?
So I get called sir a lot. So stuff like that doesn't really affect me. But I have colleagues that work with me who, they're not out themselves, but they're very visibly out. So they don't have a choice of coming out because they're very visibly not straight. And they get comments all the time.
In a situation where you are a minority within a minority, it's even more important that you see people like you being out so that you can feel like actually that is part of my narrative. I can be that, I can have something that my community says doesn't exist.
I didn't know you could be black and gay until I was like 15 years old, which is so messed up. If I had seen a teacher that was black and gay, my mind would have just exploded.
It's a fantastic feeling as a teacher, as an educator. It's something coming from Jamaica. It's not something that we can do proudly. So I am proud to see people being their true self, and people can see that black teachers are visible, and it's okay to be who they are.
It is really important for black LGBT plus educators to come out in the workplace. Our Black LGBT plus Educators Network is there to support. We're there to advise, and we're there to be there as a visibility, someone to talk to who's experienced the same sort of thing.
So I really like the network, just because I feel like seen, I feel heard, I feel like there's people that relate to me, and I don't have to speak too much to get that relatability. I just know we understand each other.
My journey with this network is about being able to connect more widely with people and to share experiences with other teachers from all over the country. You need to see yourself represented somewhere. You need to feel less alone.
There should be policies on coming out in schools, and also it should be shared through training as well. At the same time, it allows the community they're in to feel a lot more open and more inclusive.
Knowing that we have somewhere to talk to in a group like this, on a platform like this, they will see that we're not going anywhere. We're not going back in the closet.
We exist, we're a thing, and we hear you.
If someone was thinking about joining the network, I would tell them, don't think about it, do it.
Come join us at the Black LGBT plus Educators Network.
So join our network for Black LGBT plus educators.
Be proud.